Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into things today because we are looking at a topic that literally dictates so much of a man's daily life. We're talking health, energy, overall vitality. We are unpacking the natural pathways to optimal testosterone. Look, if you've been feeling just a bit off your game lately, or if you simply want to ensure your body is running at absolute peak performance well into the future, you are exactly where you need to be. We're going to strip away all the confusion today and look directly at the practical, undeniable, science-backed steps you can take to optimize your hormones naturally.
Okay, let's dive into this. Right now, wherever you are, I want you to try something for me. Press down on your muscles. Go ahead, just give your arm or your shoulder a quick squeeze. Do they feel kind of loose? Soft? If the answer is yes, this could actually be a massive physical diagnostic pointing directly to low testosterone levels in your body. I know it sounds incredibly simple, but your muscle density is one of the most immediate telltale indicators of your hormonal health.
Let's really look at the stakes we're dealing with here. When your testosterone is high, your muscles are broad and tight, your daily energy remains consistently high, and mentally, your confidence is absolutely peaking. You just feel unstoppable. But look at the right side of this comparison. When those levels dip low, it's a completely different story. You're dealing with constant fatigue, unwanted mental tension, and, as we just tested, those loose muscles. Taking control of your hormones isn't just about getting big in the gym. It's absolutely crucial for your entire physical and mental well-being.
So here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. Number 1, the 5 signs of low T. Number 2, sleep and the right workout. Number 3, a testosterone-boosting diet. Number 4, stress control and sunlight. And finally, number 5, fasting and cold showers.
Let's jump into Section 1, the 5 signs of low testosterone. Consider this a crucial physical and mental self-audit. Notice just how interconnected these symptoms actually are. Let's run through them quickly. Sign 1, hair and beard loss. Testosterone is vital for hair growth, so if it drops, your hair thins out and your beard might get patchy or just grows super slowly. Sign 2, muscle loss and weakness. And it's not just the muscle, your bone mass actually drops too, significantly increasing your risk for fractures later on. Sign 3, fat gain, especially that stubborn belly fat that just pops up for no apparent reason. Sign 4, crashing energy levels and that daily dragging fatigue. And finally, sign 5, mood swings, irritability, and plunging confidence. This hormone dictates your mental health just as much as your physical frame.
Moving on to Section 2, sleep and the right workout. This is where we shift from the problem to the actual foundations for your hormones.
So the crucial point is this specific window right here, 7 to 9 hours. Honestly, sleep quality plays arguably the single biggest role in boosting testosterone. The less you sleep, the more your testosterone just absolutely plummets. But it's not just about lying in bed, it's about deep, restorative sleep. To get this, the source data insists on a hard rule. Shut off all screens, phones, TVs, laptops, 1 to 1.5 hours before bed. Keep your sleep schedule consistent every single day, and leave at least a 2-hour gap between your dinner and when your head hits the pillow. Nail this, and your levels automatically start to rise.
Now, alongside sleep, you've got to move your body correctly. Whether you're in a gym or at home, resistance training is the most effective trigger for hormone production. But the secret sauce? It's progressive overload. This just means you must consistently challenge your body more each week. Like if you're doing squats with 40 kilograms today, next week you need to push for 45 or 50 kilograms. Or, at the very least, push for more reps. You have to force the body to adapt. When you train this way, your body literally has no choice but to manufacture more testosterone to handle the load.
And what should you actually be doing to achieve that overload? Heavy compound movements. You do not need to spend hours in the gym. A focused 30 to 40-minute daily session of weight training focusing on squats, deadlifts, the bench press, and pull-ups is all it takes. These specific exercises recruit multiple large muscle groups at exactly the same time, and that sends the strongest possible signal to your system to ramp up hormone production.
Section 3, the testosterone-boosting diet. Because a balanced diet is what keeps men strong and energetic well past age 35.
Let's break down exactly what that diet looks like visually. The testosterone-boosting diet basically rests on 3 main pillars. First up, healthy fats. We're talking avocados, olive oil, almonds, walnuts, and flax seeds. Second, zinc and magnesium. Load up on pumpkin seeds, cashews, and, yeah, you heard right, dark chocolate. Third, high-quality protein. Chicken, eggs, paneer, and fish. Now, it's just as vital to note what isn't on this list. You need to completely cut out sugar and processed foods because they actively destroy testosterone. Instead, try adding natural boosters like the Ayurvedic herb ashwagandha for stress relief, along with ginger and garlic. They improve blood circulation and hormone production. The cleaner your diet, the higher your testosterone climbs. It's that simple.
Section 4. Stress control and sunlight. Let's move to and see how this builds your overall environment. Think of it like an internal war happening inside your body right now. On one side, you have cortisol, the stress hormone. On the other, testosterone, your growth and energy hormone. They operate on a strict inverse relationship. Whenever you take on stress, your body pumps out cortisol, which immediately begins suppressing your testosterone. To control this, the source material recommends a highly effective counterattack, just 10 minutes of daily meditation and deep breathing. That tiny 10-minute window can dramatically lower your stress levels, kill the negativity, and stop overthinking in its tracks, which allows your testosterone to thrive.
Now, what about your external environment? Well, this number right here is your daily target, 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight, ideally right in the morning. Studies show a direct, science-backed link between the vitamin D synthesized from the sun and your testosterone production. Getting outside in the morning sunlight is absolutely the best way to trigger this process. But hey, if you live somewhere where sunlight is scarce, stepping in with a vitamin D supplement is a highly recommended backup plan to keep those levels optimized.
Section 5. Fasting and cold showers. These are the ultimate biohacks for hormone optimization.
Here are your final steps to optimization. Step 1. Take cold showers. Look, I know it sounds daunting, but that sudden temperature drop creates a massive boost in your blood circulation and jolts your daily energy levels skyward. Step 2. Practice intermittent fasting. Giving your digestive system a break, rather than just immediately eating a heavy breakfast, drastically improves overall hormone regulation. However, and this is a major warning here, when you do finally break your fast, you absolutely must avoid processed carbs and sugars. Break it with those healthy proteins and fats we just discussed. Implement these two habits, and your body becomes a natural testosterone-boosting machine.
So, what does this all mean? I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought to ponder today. Testosterone or your habits, which is actually easier to change? The brilliant truth is, you can't just reach in and flip a magic switch on your hormones, but you can fix your sleep. You can lift heavier, you can eat cleaner, manage your daily stress, and step outside into the morning sun. Fixing these habits naturally fixes the hormones. And as a fascinating little bonus, implementing these exact steps doesn't just build muscle and energy, it actually has a massive positive impact on your hair health and growth too. It is all connected. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go out there and take control of your habits.